back here again. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Seen that? That's it's a pig on a chicken going on the sky. Oh shit! Just investigated this a little bit. This is Ideshun, of course it is. Ideshun makes the portal mod. This is a little Easter egg that's part of the portal mod. When it's Christmas, it rains. It rains pigs on chickens. Fuck knows why. Anyway, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day evening. I've got a beer. I'm just gonna have a mouthful. I've had a couple of beers. So I was doing a video on the Utopia server, but the server's crashed, and it seems we've got a big issue with liquid Ender IO conduits. So I don't know what's going to go on there, but it looks like I've broken the server because I'm the guy who's mainly using them, so sorry about that, everyone. So I thought I'd do another episode straight away of the Feed the Beast Monster Pack. Now this is version 1.0.1 now, so there's been a little update. I think a couple of, I think open blocks and open peripherals was rolled back. I think that's the only differences. So, I've got a plan. Now I guess first thing I should do is go down here. Whee! And show you what I did at the bottom of here. So I got down to the bottom and, pardon me, I'm drinking that beer, maybe burp. And I've mined a little bit of stuff out, not much. I've got my first diamonds over here. I thought I'd do them on camera, like Direwolf does. Couple of diamonds, not many. Two is a start, isn't it? Any more around? Bit of lapis, we'll have that. Just two. That's a bit tight, isn't it? And all these torches here, because that's how I've been getting gravel. It's a bit easier doing like that with torch. That's the old vanilla trick there. Because I ain't got a shovel, of course. But anyway, so I've been down here. I've not done much mining at all down here, though. I've pretty much only done that. That's not diamonds, is it? That's tin. It's silver. Silver, okay. So there we go. I've got a couple of diamonds. So the first one of these is definitely going to be going to a Twilight Forest portal. The second one, I'm not sure yet, not decided. So let's go back up. I've actually got a to-do list. I might as well show you it down here. So I thought I'd create a to-do list, some short-term goals and a couple of long-term goals. So smeltery we've done, and someone on a comment that I've not actually replied to yet. I've only just got back in from my Christmas dinner. Someone on a comment mentioned that I can, in the smeltery, if I put in an apple into the smeltery and drop a gold ore in there, one gold ore, I'll do 2 golden apples, which I can use for regen. So normally a golden apple takes 8 ingots, so apparently it's a lot cheaper to make golden apples in a smeltery, so that's useful. Obsidian is what I need, so that's our first goal for this episode. With obsidian we are going to be able to make alumite, which we'll get to once we've got obsidian, which is pretty much aluminium, iron and obsidian. Twilight Forest portal, that's what one of the diamonds is for, like I said. When I get to the Nether, so once we've got obsidian we can also go to the Nether. In the Nether I want to find a source of blaze rods because I want to be able to make potions, and we'll be able to work towards Manilian to make a decent pick and a decent rapier until we get different stuff later on. So I'll be able to get cobalt and ardite, which is what we also need the alumite for. So that's pretty much my goals for this episode. And then space, and then a Gregtech fusion reactor in space. They're kind of long-term goals. But that's what we're going for this episode. So for the first thing I want to do is, there's a couple of ways of getting, possibly, now I've not tested any of these, so this might be a bit of a fail. Let's go all the way back up here. There's a couple of craftable ways we should be able to get obsidian. Now, one of them is from open blocks, I believe. It's called a block breaker, but that actually takes a diamond pick. So I'm not going to go with that one, because if I'm going to make a diamond pick, I might as well make a diamond pick anyway, which we don't have enough diamonds for. So that's expanded redstone there. Not sure what that one is. Harvest level wood. Yeah, interesting. Harvest level diamond. That needs a diamond one. Iron. Diamond. That's interesting. Well, that's one that I didn't know about. Expanded redstone. Then we've got one from random things. Interesting. That just takes an iron pickaxe and a hopper. And then diamond breaker. Random things. Don't know what that one is. Open blocks takes a diamond. Takes a diamond pick, should I say. That takes 3 diamonds. And then from thermal expansion we have got a thing called a terrain smasher. Now I'm not sure if this needs power or anything, but I'm going to make one of these guys, a terrain smasher, and see where we go with it. So I need, oh shit, no, maybe not, I think it's an invar pickaxe. That's possibly even more difficult than diamond at the minute. How much, invar can get using tin and iron. So I've actually had quite a bit of iron. I've run it through the smelter there. So I'm going to make a grindstone, I guess. Grind some of that into. So I need a hammer and a file still. So I'll get a file made. I've got a piston because there was one in the Tinker's Construct building over there. So that's alright. And making pneumatic ingots pretty straightforward. 2 iron, 2 glass, a bit of redstone. So I'll get that bit sorted. I'll get a bit of invar sorted. We'll put this together and we'll see if this can get us obsidian. Because if it can, it's a nice little shortcut for the start of this difficult, not difficult, this kind of hard mode-ish version of the FTB Monster pack. I shall be back in a bit. Well, that got a little hairy. If you look at my health bar, I'm down to half a heart. Now, I've got 2 Certus quartz. This is what I got damaged. I got attacked by 3 skeletons, which was a bit heavy. I've got 2 Certus quartz. I need 1 more to make a grindstone, so I cannot actually make the invar just yet. I thought I'd come back. I want to try something out. One thing I wanted to make was... I did the recipe wrong there. Come on, deal with it. Is it that way? This guy, redstone clock. This is going to come in useful for later on when we have got this little setup here automated a bit more. For that I need a hopper, and a hopper I can't really make just yet. We've been checking that out though. Check that out. There's a little mod in here called Hopper Ducks. It only has two items. One of them is a grated hopper, which is a hopper with a filter, which is nice. And one of them is these hopper ducts, which are really cheap. A bit of wood, some iron, and a hopper duct. So you can send items out of a hopper upwards, sideways, whatever. So I could have a hopper under there, and then a hopper duct off it, and a chest here, so the chest will be the same level as my thing here. And oops, I did not mean to do that at all. I didn't mean to turn that into a gold ingot. What I wanted to try here was the apple thing. Now, it's maybe classed as cheaty. I don't know. So if I pour, shit, it does. And I've got 2 ingots in there still. 1 ingot and a nugget. So yeah, it looks like 1 ingot's worth gets me. It's not quite. It's leaving me a little bit left over. So I'll probably have to break that to get it out, unfortunately. 3 nuggets worth. How do I get nuggets out of a smeltery? That's a question. So now I should be able to eat these golden apples and get a bit of regen. Awesome. So, don't get me much, does it? But it's going to keep me alive. And it's going to keep me alive better than having to spend 8 ingots per golden apple. So I should really put that gold ingot back in there, shouldn't I? It's 3 nuggets worth in that. Is that an apple worth? I did actually only have 4 apples. Oops. Go on there, apple. No, look. So I need to work a bit more into that. When that's done, well, at least I've got a bit of health back. So I've still only died once, of course. There you go. So I'm going to cut camera again, and head back. I'm going to look for that third bit of Certus quartz, because what I need to do is make a grindstone. One of these guys, grindstone. And for that I need 3 Certus quartz or nether quartz dust. Can't get nether quartz dust until I've got a grindstone. And I can't grind up Certus quartz till I've got a grindstone, but you do get a bit of Certus quartz dust when you are mining Certus quartz. I also made a trash can just to get rid of stuff I don't want. Trash cans are very good. They just take cobble, smoothstone. And speaking of smoothstone, another comment that was very much appreciated was, because I'm using this as my main way of mining at the minute, I can create a bit more moss stone. I've done that all wrong. Fool. That back over there. Chisel. 18 more smoothstone. 18 more smoothstone. Try that again. There we go. Get 2 more balls of moss. And I can add 2 more balls of moss to my pick here. 1, 2. That gets you to moss 3. So moss 3 means it's going to regen quite a bit quicker than it was. So I'm going to use that a little bit more, and it'll keep up with the repair, which is nice. Should I get my last apple? You melted yet? You have. So that's a nice little tip. Thank you very much for that. So if you want to, if you're like a dickhead like me who want to play with no regen, that's certainly worth knowing about. Right, I'll cut again. I'll go get a bit of Certus quartz and I'll get this terrain smasher med and see if that is going to get us obsidian. Back in a bit. Oh well, damn it! I best record this. Ah, it's got jumped, and I'm down to half a heart again. Christ. Now, it took me a while, but there we go. I was just about to man this when I got shot in the back by that skeleton. And it was right down there. He got 2 hits on me, the bastard. And a couple of zombies jumped me as well. So I'm down to half a heart again. God damn it, I'm making this hard for myself, aren't I? What I have found is an absolute load. That's copper. Well, I don't really need copper ore just yet, but I'll be coming on clearing this area out, no doubt. But, what I have found is an absolute load of shards from Thermocraft. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got all 6 clothes there, so I can make a thermometer and start doing a bit of passive Thermocraft. Now, we get back down to safety. Christ. Now, I ain't got any more gold. I've used all that I had, so any slightest fall is going to do me in here. Now, check these things out. I did get attacked by zombies. I was quickly just checking the mod called Geostrata. It looks like it's part of Rotary Crafters, these things, and these are giving me all kind of buffs. Now that one seems to give me a buff of anything, but one gives manning, one gives haste. I chopped one up. Good for haste potions. Interesting. So yellow gives haste. One gives manning, one gives water breathing, and so on. And I was on a quick check of what mod they were from. It seems they're from Rotary Craft, so that's interesting. Ah, and there was death number 2. Son of a bitch. Don't want to use that steel sword really. I don't think. Nice to have. Ah, there we go. I'll take that down there with me. So, whoa, what a bastard! Didn't see that guy, did I? Now, depending where that skeleton is, I might be in trouble yet. Oh, I'm lagging. Never. Why lag so? Ah. So, lost another heart, damn it. Now this is running on my machine, of course. I think I've got 4 gig of memory assigned to it. I might need more. That was a bit of a weird lag, wasn't it? So my wooden armour is getting really battered. I need to make some iron armour really, but of course iron armour takes double the amount of iron until I get a plate bender, because I need to make it into iron plates, which is a bit of a shame. So I've got 2 deaths. At least I was on a half a heart, so that was always going to be another death there, wasn't they? Until I get a decent amount of gold. But I've got my status quartz, I can make my grindstone. I'll make my grindstone, I'll get some invite, I'll be back. So I'm back, and I've been a bit scuppered there. If I try crafting 2 iron and a tin into invite, it will not let me, because Greg. I'm guessing. What we've got here is invite blend. You're going to get from pulverising or industrial centrifuging dirty invite dust. So pulverising already made ingots. Invite dust you can get from combining. Now why? Small, tiny, okay. I thought that was the same then. You can get by combining piles of dust, which is Gregtech of course, macerating already made things, or using dirty in the industrial centrifuge again. Yeah, and the dirty, it's not actually showing me where that comes from. Dirty dust, where you come from? Not showing me. Okay, so I cannot make invite, so I do have to go for diamonds. A couple of other things I realised while I was down there. I went back down. This stuff, Mimicite from Mimicry mod. If you use that, you can see that you can use it to double up things. So 4 you can make 1 gold into 2. Diamonds, 8 of them. You can make a diamond into 2 diamonds. That's quite interesting. And it looks 602 items, so it's like all kind of things can be mimicked. So what's that about then? Why would I want to? That's a weird. Nah. So there's that. And another thing is magical crops. Now, magical crops. 5 pages of stuff. Now you can get this stuff essence of some kind. There it is, that stuff. Weak magic essence, you can mine it, and you can craft that into these regular, which you can craft into strong, and then into extreme. And the extreme, for example, if you combine it with 4 diamonds, 4 of these extreme essences, and 1 seed, you can get 2 diamond seeds. You can grow diamond plants that can actually give you... Where's the stuff? Well, as you can see, you can grow all kind of plants, not just diamond plants, but... nature's gift. Interesting. You can, yeah, so that looks like an interesting mod as well. And I was looking at Rotarycraft, because I was looking at that Geostrata stuff. Rotarycraft is enormous. There's loads of stuff in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go further down the list, because I've got no diamonds and it looks like I'm not getting in there just yet. And I'm going to make... I've done that one level 2, haven't I? What have I done it like that for? That'll do. There we go. I am going to throw a diamond in here, which is probably going to damage me. Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd that go? What if we drown now? Or drowned. That's ridiculous. I wonder if that can not have water underneath it. Let's try that again. Looks like it. Okay. I have to go get some more blocks. I haven't got any. Back in a sec. Okay, then grab some cobalt. So now if I throw that in there, it damaged me. I'll try and get it out of the way. We have got a portal to the Twilight forest. So through we go. Now this sometimes takes quite a while because of big trees and stuff. So I maybe should have just jumped in, but I wanted to show you making the portal on camera. So to make that portal, all you need to do is put flowers around a 2x2 water source. Any kind of flower. I use all yellow ones there, but there can be any kind. There can be mushrooms. There can be flowers like from Biome the Plenty, stuff like that. So here we are in the deep dark. No, not the deep dark at all, because that's an actual place. Where the Twilight Forest. The first thing you want to do whenever you come to the Twilight Forest is give yourself a portal and Twilight Forest. Mark it. So I know where I am. And what's that buff then off that orange one? I need to get my head around what these do. That looks like fire resistance. Yeah, cool. So the first thing I'm looking for in here, I've brought with me 8 paper. Now what I'm actually looking for is an obsidian, little obsidian tower thing. Because if you look for an obsidian tower, you'll invariably find a raven near it. And what a raven is going to do is, going to give me a raven feather. So that might be one there. Let's go that way then. That way, yeah. Let's go see if that's one. See if we can find a raven. We also need to find a bit of glowstone, which we'll find underground in the Twilight Forest. That's good news. And what else do we need? And some berry things that are underground as well, which we'll have to look for. Glowstone, glowstone. And there's another source, as I mentioned, for the moss stone. If you didn't have a chisel med, are you what I'm looking for? Get off. N. There we go. I don't think it is. I think it's just a dark patch because of possibly a sinister node from Thaumcraft. Possibly, is it? Let's have a look. No. Where you go, dark patch? Oh, it's just a black tree. Okay, tree with black, a dye tree with black leaves. So I shall look around for a raven or a obsidian pillar. And I'll get the other bits I need. What I'm making here is a magic map focus. And what we'll be able to do with that is we'll have to see where the big hills are in this place without randomly running around. So that'll be useful. So I shall be back in a little while. Oh, I can hear a raven. I've just seen him. There he is. So there's a raven. Poor guy's going to have to die for the cause. Oh, I'll just take damage then. What a cock. Where you go, raven? Down there. So there we go, that gets me a raven feather, and you can see I need... I got a shot then. You can see that I need, to go with that, I need a piece of glowstone and a torchberry. So a piece of glowstone might be a bit trickier. What's what these black ones do? Don't seem to give me any kind of buff. But there's a torchberry that I'm after. There's some more of that mimicite stuff there as well. I'll have that. Might come in useful for getting an extra diamond or two. Early doors. So what I have to find is a hollow hill, because a hollow hill is going to have glowstone in it. So there's the first two things we need, and now I need to go find a hollow hill, some glowstone, and then that'll let me find other hollow hills. Now I'm not sure if small ones have glowstone, it's been a while. Large ones certainly do, medium ones I think have a little bit. So, do these witches drop glowstone? It's going to be very dangerous fighting these because of the fireball and shit. If they drop the same as witches, they may drop. I shall have a test. See if I survive. Fight one of them guys. And if not, I'll go find glowstone somewhere else. But I will go and get glowstone. I will be back in a bit. Okay then, I'm a massive chump, of course, because I found the NPC village, and the NPC village had a Thaumcraft tower in it, and a Thaumcraft NPC. It has a glowstone block as a light in there, so I have got a little bit of glowstone, so I don't have to go finding any. So I've got all 3 bits I need now to make myself a magic map focus. Wonderful. Sewn that by paper. Gets me a blank magic map, and now I can click on that, and I can see what's what. And this is going to load in, and it's going to tell me what features are nearby. So I'm going to see Lich Castle right near us. Is there? Across that way, there's a gas tower, which you can see, I think, in the distance. When I was over that way, it's a little bit further across than I thought it was. I've been over there, and there is a gas tower up there. You may have saw on the last part of the video. What we're looking for is hollow hills. Now you can see on there 3 small and 3 medium hollow hills on there. What I'm actually going to look for is a large hollow hill, but to start off with, a medium hollow hill should get us a few resources. Looking at it as a raven right here, right near where I came in. So yeah, I could have just found that. So now it's hollow hill time. These are very dangerous, extremely when you've got no regen. But you are probably not as big of a chump as me, so you should have regen. So these are a very good thing to come to really early on, really good source of materials. Now the large hills have loads of diamonds in it, the medium ones don't really, but you might get the odd diamond, but they don't have a lot. Or from my experience, so there we go. There's the gas tower, you can see it there. So you move along with this guy, and as you can see, as you move along it opens more of the map up. Usually you get at least one large hill in one of these maps, which is quite a large area, and it takes a bit of exploring, especially if you've got no flight and no speed boost. It's something that I generally don't explore till a bit later on, once I've got either flight or a speed boost. What I should be able to do is get a few decent resources from in here, but like I say, it's going to be very dangerous. Now that's a Gregtech block, I believe. You know, like red granite. Don't know what to do with that yet, so I'm going to leave it for now. But I'll remember that's there. So I'm going to work my way into this hill. Don't want to run the episode too long, so I'm probably going to do this off camera. But hopefully I find at least a bit of gold in here. Possibly a few diamonds. Now, I might as well just try and get 3 diamonds and make a diamond pick, rather than keep messing around trying to get a block breaker, if it's going to take me at least diamonds to make a block breaker anyway. Now, I thought I saw some of them wood things. No, I didn't. Okay. There's possible blocks in here that give me loads of sticks as well, that because of Greg might be worth getting. We'll see. What mod was that from even? Reactor craft, so that's another part of rotary craft. Now rotary craft, very, like I said, very big mod. We'll work our way into here. We should find a large hollow area. Area with H. Loads of that granite in here. So as you can see, there we go, we've got gold straight away, so that's very useful. So I'm going to work towards that. I'm going to get myself nice handful of that, and make myself some apples. Get my region up, and make sure I go underneath that as well, so I don't lose any of it. But of course, the other thing in here is loads of mobs. There's loads of granite in here, isn't there? That must be a feature of the Twilight Forest then, is that you get a lot of Gregtech granite here. We'll see what that's about as well. So you can see lapis, very useful. But at the moment, of course, I'm still working towards obsidian. So I'll get this guy manned out, this gold, and I'll get some more apples made. I'll get my health back full, and we'll light this place up a little bit and see if there's any diamonds in here. There probably won't be though. I might have to look for a large hill. So I may actually just come back when I've either confirmed there's diamonds in here or got myself a large hill sorted. I'm going to cut again and save you having to watch me do all this bit. But very much on the way with this, so that's good. Back in a bit. And I'm back in the overworld, and it's night time, so I should sleep. And I'm still being a chump. Something in the back of my mind thought, I'm sure there's something in Tinkers that lets me upgrade a tool, upgrade a tool's mining level, and there certainly is. If we have a look right the way through here, you'll see that banging a single diamond onto a tool raises its level to 3, which is obsidian. So of course I've got my little pick here. It's got auto repair 3, but because I use a paper banding in that, I can actually, I've got a 4th modifier slot on there, so I don't even have to jump over there. I can come over here. Now I've got the gold in there that man from that hill, but I've been getting no apples. I've been getting really bad luck with apples. So what I can do is bang that. You see that? Look, 6 its mining level, obsidian. Wonderful. So now I can mine obsidian with that. So I can get obsidian. I can get a nether portal going with that. Flint and steel. I bet that's being gregged. That's what that was for. I thought, I bet flint and steel's being gregged. Steel nugget. Motherfucker. I've actually got some. I've looted some steel ingots, aren't I? So I'm actually alright with that. But there is a way you can do it with lava and a block of wood. That's how you do it in Skyblock. So what I can do now is, yeah, I've got a bucket of water. That's good. I can jump down there. I can mine some obsidian from down there. Now, another thing I want to make is, I made an ink mixer. Well, I haven't made it yet, but I've got the bits there. Look, make an ink mixer from, as if I'm squashed into this little room. Make an ink mixer. I'll put it up there for now. And what I'm going to need in that is, I'm going to need some water. I need some ink. Some water bottles. So let's fill them up. And combine them with 2 ink each. Let's make some ink vials, and then I need 2 bits of paper, which, because I've got them reed plants across there, I've got paper. That's all good. Ink goes ink goes there, paper goes there. Gets me 2 link panels, and combine that with a couple of bits of leather. Now I just killed a couple of them stags in the Twilight Forest, got myself some leather and a bit of venison steak. I've been living on carrots, so I'll improve my diet by eating steak. It's always good. And now I can make a couple of unlinked link books, one of which I am going to link back to here, and I'll link it here to the edge of the farm for now. There we go. And the second of which, if we head back into the Twilight Forest, I can show you where I'm going to link that to. But then I will do that off camera because it's quite a long way to run. Well, I just want to show you it. And the map doesn't really show in the overworld, you have to actually go through. Now, so I remember, someone mentioned that, why don't I use a bronze tools? There is a bronze saw blade that I could have used, good call. That's a copper pickhead axe, but there's a bronze shovel, obsidian shovel head, so I might use a bronze for that. But iron's good enough. These are only temporary weapons, so I get millennium anyway. And well, I remember also it was Pilpul let me know about the gold apple thing using the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. So thank you very much. Right, if we look here, as you can see, we went north. Which way was north? Oh wait, see north to that medium hill. Look up there to the northeast. We've got a large hill, so there's a large hill in that direction. So I will make my way to that, and I'll use the other linking book there, so I can get to my base and back from that hollow hill real nice and quick. So that's what the linking books are for. The first little bit of mistcraft. So now I'm going to cut. I might as well go do that now. I'll go run and do that now. Then I'll get some obsidian. I'll look for some obsidian towers while I'm travelling, and I'll be back and we'll make another portal. There I am then. I made it to my large hollow hill, and look at that to the north, there's another one as well. So I've got two large hollow hills to go at, which should make a real good start on my resource levels once I've got a quarry. Of course, a quarry is going to be difficult with Gregtech, as you'd expect. I think we've got open. Sorry, I think we've got quarry plus in this as well. Let me just check. Which has been taken over by someone else now. Yeah, we certainly have. So I might get a second chance having a go at quarry plus, because my first go failed miserably on the resident Raz because we was taken out just as I had a go. So I've dug down on the side there. I've come down a couple of levels. I've got to this place, and as you can see, we've got gold there. We've got diamond up there, which is great. I've got some emerald here, which I'm going to save until I've got a better pick with fortune on it, because I don't actually need any emerald yet, so I'll wait for that. The same with the diamond actually. I'm just going to get exactly what I need and no more until I've got a full fortune free pick. Now what I can do here is with a bit of wood, so I have to crack open my bag there and put these resources in there for now, and I'll use a bit of spruce, make a book stand. And now I can teleport straight here and straight back. So there's the book back to my base. I'm sure you know how this goes. So this is your basic linking book pair. So now I can go back to my base. It certainly does seem like more than 4 gig dedicated to the server. That's a bit messy, isn't it? I can come back to my base. I can put the other book down somewhere around here. I'll go over there for now. It's good enough, isn't it? This base will become a lot more normal, by the way, once I've got resources and stuff. And I can go backwards and forwards from there. So that's great. That's all sorted. I've got a way of getting good resources. And now I can move on to other things. I've not got obsidian yet. Something else I want to make. Now, someone has mentioned that I should use no Thaumcraft. Make things a bit harder for myself. It's a good call. I might not use any. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a thermometer, just because that's just so I've got one I can start learning the aspects in case I want to do it later on. So I am going to make a thermometer. If I can remember what order these go in. I think it's red and yellow there, green and blue there. I'm missing a bit of glass, aren't I? Thermometer, where are you? I am missing a bit of glass. So was it that way? Or was it that way? I can't believe I didn't look. There we go. Thermometer. So I've got a thermometer now. I can start examining things. So I've got dirt there, cobble, so on and so forth. And there is a way you can get everything by doing things in the right order. So I'm going to do that the non-cheaty way. I'm going to use a guide, but I'm going to do it rather than combine things in the table. I'm going to do it all from looking at things in the well in the correct order to unlock everything. But I'll explain more about that as I do it. I've got one apple, so I can make myself one golden apple. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom, get myself a portal made into the Nether, and I shall be back when that's ready. So the next step then is to get alumite, and as you just saw, I had 1 iron ore there. I just melted. I'm waiting for obsidian to melt, and I put in 3 aluminium ore, which got me 6 aluminium ingots. Now for an alumite you need 5 aluminium, 2 iron, so 1 iron ore, and 2 obsidian, so 1 obsidian block, and that's going to turn this into alumite. And I have left my pick pattern. behind. Damn it. So I've got this set up really badly. Once I've got floors here, now that's something I need to get on with as well. If I can get time in this episode, if not next episode, I'll be making a couple of igneous extruders from thermal expansion and aqueous accumulator. One to start creating me cobblestone on demand, and one to start creating me smoothstone on demand. Did I tell you the NPC went out of the door, went under there and got trapped underneath and died, the knobhead? So I've got no NPC in there anymore, but I don't really need any trades from a Tinker's NPC anyway, so that's okay. I'm going to have to keep all this very well lit up. I'm probably going to magnum torch this when I can. What we should have there now is alumite, 3 ingots, thank you very much. So I am going to first of all make a pickaxe head like so, and then I'm going to save the 2 others now. So you only need alumite for making for mining cobalt and ardite from the Nether. So let's just get rid of all that. I can do that later. Now I'm going to use an obsidian block. This is, again, it's another portal. It's not very good. Obsidian's got really low durability, I think. It has reinforced. This won't be a great weapon. But it's mining level of cobalt, which is what we're after. That's the only important bit about it, really. So cobalt mining level, that's going to get us alumite and no, it's going to get us ardite and manilian, which is very nice. Get that last one out of there. So that'll be an aluminium ingot. Yep. So I've got a couple of spare alumite ingots and 1 aluminium ingot spare, and that looks like it's 10 into the Gregtech type. Yeah, that's cool. So this does count for Gregtech aluminium. That's good to know. They're going there. I'm going to one of these steel ingots and a flint. Turn the steel ingots to nuggets. Cannot turn it to nuggets. Greg has got me again, I'm sure. What do I make nuggets then? Smelt it into nuggets. Fine. Be that way. Right, that's easy enough, isn't it? Smelt that into nuggets and just throw something there so I don't waste that coal. I'll throw some beef in there. Like wasting a lot of coal. No, come on, give me some nuggets please, thank you. Now I can make a flint and steel. And dump this stuff in here that we don't need with us. That can go in there. Oops. What's that with me? Got no arrows left. Where are they gone? Oh, I've got 5. Okay. So now down we go. And this is again is a temporary portal to the Nether because we've got enhanced portals 3 in this mod pack, which I'll be certainly using. So at some point I shall be making a proper enhanced portals portal to the Nether. And there we go. Let's see where we end up. So for episode 2 we're getting on quite well, I think. We're into the Twilight Forest. We've got a big hill. How high up am I here? Options. Draw coordinates. Thank you. I'm at level Y43. That's down near the lava level. I think it's not loading in very well, is it? But I think that might be lava pretty close, just around here. We've got glowstone there. We've got cobalt over there. We've got nether ores, have we? We have got nether ores. Okay, so that might not be cobalt. That might be lapis. I'm going to move around very slowly until I can see what the crack is here. Now this is another reason why I'd like the igneous extruder. I'd like to have loads of cobble ready just to build a little thing around here. That certainly looks like ardite there. And of course we can get nether quartz now. Now you've got to be careful with nether ores. Magical. Nether essence ore. Interesting. Are you lapis? Yeah, dead lapis. You've got to be careful if mining these nether ores aggroes pigment towards you, so you've got to be very careful with that. Oh, there's more of that mimicry stuff as well. That's quite a lot of that stuff about. for doubling things up. I wonder if it works. I have to go through if it works on Nether stars. Let's go see if this is hard 8. And it was. So you see, mining this with this pick, it's not going to happen. But with my new little alumite pick there, I'll be able to mine this nice and quick. Wonderful. So I've got my first hard 8. So what I need now then is I need a few, what's it, 2 hard 8, 2 cobalt to make a millennium pick and a rapier. So I'll go a little run around. Maybe get a bit of flesh. Maybe get a bit of nether quartz collected too. Oh shit. Nether quartz angered the pigmen. Interesting. So it's a nice touch of me in this kind of armour. They're going to come around and get me. Hello chaps. So you don't like me getting your nether quartz, do you? That's good to know. Fight my way out of here. This could be pretty tricky. I can hear more as well. So I must be very careful. Right then, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode there. Let us check on what we've got done. We have got alumite, we have got to the nether. We haven't got blaze rods on Marillion yet. Need to find another fortress, which we've got one right there. That's awesome. So I should be able to find a blaze spawner in there. No worries. So I just need to find my way to that. So what's that way? Yeah. I'll find my way out of here without dying. So them bad dudes. Them bad rad dudes. Panicking a bit. My armor cannot fight pigmen. No way. I'm not prepared. I'm not geared up at all to fight pigmen in this state. But I might be safe. None seems to be coming for me, so that's good. There might be a death here if there are some angry at me still. Firebat, no, get away! Damn Thaumcraft firebat, son of a bitch! This flesh stuff's horrible, isn't it? So up we go. Even can I? Yeah, bloody flesh, as if. Got nether wart, that's nice. I think I had a bit of that from a chest anyway though, but there we go, there's another fortress. So that's all good. So between this episode and next episode I will... Son of a bitch. I will run away for now. Don't stop looking at me, you. I will get a Mistcraft portal up there somewhere where there's a blaze spawner, so I can get to and from a blaze spawner. I'm going to get out of here for now, because I'm going to fuck things up if I don't. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I think it is maybe a bit of a shortish episode, but we have got quite a few things on our to-do list knocked off. So, next up is, blazes, get brewing stand on the go, start getting the stuff together for, hopefully to get... Oh, where the fuck am I? Oh, shit. It's not sent me back to my own portal. Sent me to the mainland. Yeah, okay. Strange. Found my way out of here as well then. Hopefully without dying. And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.